Yes.
Okay. So fantastic. Good evening, everybody, to our live call on a Wednesday evening, where we want to share always new ideas how you can basically improve your healthy lifestyle. We all had maybe these New Year's resolutions, and it's already the 15th of the month, where a lot of people give up already and think of the next year for the next year's New Year's resolution. But you don't want to be like this. This is why you're listening tonight. My name is Bea Corey. I'm using now the Herbalife product since 25 years. My background, I was always craving chocolate. I had a lot of, I was often tired and I wasn't happy with my belly section. And with Herbalife, everything changed basically 25 years ago. I dropped 2 pen sizes, never gained it again. That makes me excited and have energy like you won't believe it. And the cravings for chocolate, just gone. So I want to share with you tonight a couple of information, but then I have three amazing interview partners here tonight who want to share with you their experience, basically what happened to them and how you can improve your healthy lifestyle. Maybe you get some ideas from them. Maybe you have a couple of questions afterwards. So this is a live call. You're more than welcome to ask questions. We are very open for all the questions as well. One request from my side, if you have background noise, then please mute yourself or just maybe change the room situation so that we are not having distractions all the time. So very welcome. We are glad that you are here and that you are here to get serious results. If you're looking just for more energy, if you want to gain weight, gain more muscle, we have stories like that tonight. Or if you just want to lose that belly and want to get into shape and want to feel sexy again. So let's have a look. I want to share with you quickly what your body needs. So your body needs, and you might have heard about it, every single day with every meal, macronutrients, protein and good carbohydrates, micronutrients like vitamins and minerals, and we need fat, but the healthy ones, and we need fiber, phytonutrients, and we need the hydration and enough rest and some form of exercise or activity. Now, if you don't choose the right breakfast, what happens basically to your body is you lose the appetite, or you have constant feeling of hunger, cravings for sugary snacks, difficulty in concentration, tiredness and lack of energy, forgetful, irritable and moody. And with this kind of unbalanced nutrition, when you make the wrong breakfast choices or don't have breakfast at all, it can lead to weight issues and that you can't feel really that you build muscle even when you exercise very hard, or you're just not feeling well and you're missing the energy. So if this is you, then I rather invite you now to listen a little bit more. So very important is to have the right amount of protein when you want to tone, when you want to really improve your body composition. So it's all about having enough muscle, because muscle burns 3 times more calories than fat. And you don't need to become now Arnold Schwarzenegger or really the muscle builder, but you want to maintain a healthy muscle. And this is what it is all about. So why diets don't work is very important to understand. When you don't give your body what your body needs, including enough protein, then you start to lose muscle sooner or later. And think always the most important muscle what we have is our heart. The result is you lose very quickly weight on the scale maybe, but you are not toned and have loose skin, look older, and when you finish your diet, and even when it's just sometimes skipping meals or starving yourself, you gain far more fat faster than before. So this is why we often get out of shape with these pear shapes and belly shapes. And if you focus on building muscle, maintaining muscle, you lose centimeter, you lose dress sizes, you get toned, you look better and healthier, and you can maintain your shape much easier. So you see it here in this one example, where there's actually this 2 examples, 60 kilo before, this is the same woman, 60 kilo before and 60 kilo now. So it's the same weight. What has changed is more muscle, less fat, looking leaner, looking sexier. This is what we want to have, because then you really can maintain it. So it's all about 80% nutrition, 20% activity, 100% mindset. So your mindset must be right where you say, I really go this way. I want to have a healthy, active lifestyle. And it's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. So it's all going back basically, what is the difference? Do you eat to live or do you live to eat? Some people, you think they just live to eat because they just shuffle everything into their body without even thinking, without being concerned what the body really needs. This means like you would petrol in your car. Let's say you would drive a Ferrari and you just put any petrol in it, you don't care. I'm sure if you would drive a Ferrari, you would be very careful what you put into that machine. And the same is with our body. Your body is actually more worth than any Ferrari or any sports car in this world. And you should be really careful what you put into your body, because what you put in is what you get out. I repeat that. What you put in, you get out. And excuse me now my words, but I can't hide it actually. If you eat crap, you feel crap. So this is why you just want to be always very careful what you are eating. I think sometimes we understand that direct language a little bit better. And when people tell me now, yeah, but Bea, I'm eating healthy, I'm the one who knows everything. But please, do you know, to get the right amount of vitamin A, you need to eat 1.5 kilo mangoes, 2 oranges to get the right amount of vitamin C, 1 liter full-fat yogurt to get the right amount of vitamin B12, 6 eggs to get the right amount for your daily intake vitamin D. My word, guess what? That's a lot of calories, and we are not there with everything your body needs. So you would overdose with calories, and it's quite expensive, I would say, if you try to eat really healthy, besides the time you invest. This is one of the reasons why more and more people actually trust Herbalife, because it's far more efficient and faster actually to get the healthy nutrition in. When you look at the daily living cost, what are you spending money on? So Herbalife must not cost you extra money, but I want that you are concerned what you put into your shopping trolley. The chocolates, the sweets, and maybe after this call, open your cupboards. The chocolate, the sweets, the coffee on the go, the ice cream, the chips, the fast food, the cake, the muffins, the takeaways at the garage, the nuts, the biltong, the cigarettes. The average South African person spends between 70 and 100 Rand on foods bought at the coffee stalls, takeaways, garages, just luxuries which the body does not need. So imagine now, what if you can save this money you're spending on luxuries and unhealthy food because you don't crave it anymore? And you use only this money to get you into a healthier lifestyle with your Herbalife nutrition and learn to make healthier choices. Learning healthier choices means not that you spend more money. It means that you spend it more wise. And when you don't crave that nonsense anymore, which is on the right-hand side, and I know exactly what you tell me now. I don't want to eat this, but my family want this. But do you really want to give your family all that unhealthy stuff? Or do you rather want to help your children, your family also to don't have the cravings anymore for that unhealthy stuff? This is the magic. And this is what we often experience as families as well. When you start on Herbalife, there's 2 options. You can start as a customer, or you can start as a member, or continue as a member. Maybe you are a customer already. So there's either you can pay full price, or you can get an option with the membership where you save between 25 and 50%. We tell you more about that in a personal conversation, so just ask your coach about it and we can give you more details there. So we had already recently a couple of calls, and I just want to share with you a couple of results before I go to our live interview partners right now. So we had the last week on our call. Every Wednesday, we have a live call like this. So we actually want that in future you invite maybe a friend or a colleague to be with you on this call so that we can make a larger impact in the communities. We just hate that people don't feel well and don't perform well at their job, and maybe even get problems at their job because they are always tired, whereas we have the solution where we can help people to feel excited about life again. Even, you know, I mean, when you come home and you're too tired to play with your children, what life is that? Yeah. So you want to have the energy for your children, you want to have the energy for your family, you want to have the energy at your job, and you want to enjoy life to the fullest. And this is what we want to share every Wednesday, a little bit in a different format with different speakers, with different interview partners. So this is where you always get new input. Olivia here, I can show you already. So we have here Rukhsana. She is one of the highlights with 46 kilo loss. We have Olivia here who lost more than 65 kilos, just showing you what is possible. Pepe who shaped up like crazy. And here we come to our first guest speaker tonight. And this is our Alfred Zwickler. He will just share with you a little bit about his background and what brought him actually to Herbalife. You can see the difference already in his body. So it's losing a little bit that magic body fat, which doesn't look good, to get into shape and to get more and more ripped. This is basically his journey. But his journey has a more practical background also, because he needs it for his sports. And this is what he wants to share with you right now. So I give it over now just to you, Alfred. Please introduce yourself. Where are you from? What is your sports background? How did you feel before Herbalife? How do you feel right now? And then I fall in with a couple of questions I have prepared for you. So good evening, Alfred.
Hi, Bia. Hi, everyone. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
All right. Well, I'm currently living in Alas Ras, Lepelole. I'm 36 years old, and I've started Herbalife about 8 months back. Before, I'm a wrestler. I'm wrestling for South Africa, so I'm presenting him in and out of the country. We've been to Georgia last year, going to Greece this year, Poland this year. So, and due to my sport, I'm not allowed to take any supplements. Not no high caffeine stuff, nothing. And that's where I started utilizing Herbalife. April last year, I started using it. I dropped 13 kg in the first month and a half, and yeah, and since then I've been using it.
Absolutely fantastic. So how did you feel before you started on Herbalife? How do you feel now? What is the difference there? Because obviously you still use the product since last year, even when you have already the great results. So you want to maintain and build on that. But how did you feel before? What is the difference you feel now?
The difference between the product then and now, or before I used it and when I'm using it now, is, like you said, tiredness. I was always after practice, have joint problems, injuries, slow on the healing recovery. Now with Herbalife, that I'm utilizing it, is a faster recovery for me. I can do more. I can practice longer.
Fantastic. And I think, sorry to interrupt you, you said?
There's no tiredness. I don't feel tired anymore.
Wow. And I think this is especially what happens to a lot of sports people, that the recovery, it's not about the problem is not the sports itself, but it's really about a fast recovery. Yes. Because especially when you compete for South Africa, we need you strong and recover faster, not tired. So we love that. So congratulations already to your achievements, and for the future achievements, good luck. And we're really happy that you support the South African team. But now a question, Alfred, which products are you using? Which products brought you to that result? Because as you said, as a sports person, you must be very, very careful what you're using. And maybe on a side note, all our products are tested so that sports people and top athletes like you can use them. So there's no banned substances in it. So you're very, very safe there. So which product line or which products did you decide on which you're using?
I started with the normal F1, the normal shakes, protein shakes. Then I moved over to the sports range. The F1, the Rebuild, the CR7, the Prolong. And then I started adding on with the how can I say, the energy, the tea, the Pro-Core, the aloe, and then the new product, the joints, the O3 Mega. And
Okay.
yeah, those are, and then the protein bars and those things for snacks between.
Fantastic. So this is already showing us what you use as snacks is mainly the protein bars or our protein bars?
Yes, the protein bars are mostly the snacks with a fruit or two, and then I've got a high protein diet as well that I need to follow.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you need a lot of protein basically because of your wrestling, but also
Yes.
because a man also always needs more protein. A sports person as well needs more protein. So for all who are listening right now, you want to ask your coach how much protein you specifically need, so we can calculate that for you and can work on your need basically for your protein. So how often do you take a shake? How do you work with the Rebuild now? How do you work with the CR7? When do you take these products?
Okay, I'm going to turn my camera around quickly. All right, these are the products that I'm currently utilizing.
Oh, cool.
Mostly the Rebuild and everything. So in the mornings, I take my Rebuild shake, then with my fibers, then I mix it up, and then I'll have it with some oats or a protein snack or bananas or anything. Then during the day, I'll have the Prolong shake. But the Prolong I mix up with my energy, my tea, my Pro-Core, some Nightworks and hydrates that I can drink for the whole day before I go to the gym. Because my gym session is an hour and a half. Then after gym, I'll have another Rebuild for shake. Then half an hour after that, I'll practice my wrestling for an hour and a half. Then I'll have a Rebuild shake plus my meal at night. And during the day for my joints and those things, I'll have my Thermocomplete, my cell activator, or my aloe water that I just can fill up during the day.
Brilliant. That explains a lot. So well prepared for us. That's fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing it that way. I just make quickly a break. Is there any questions regarding the products, what Alfred just explained? Do you want to know anything specific?
I just would like to know how many shakes in all he takes during one day, Alfred. So you start in the morning with Rebuild?
Yes.
Instead of F1? No F1?
I mix my F1 with my Rebuild in the morning.
Okay.
And then I'll have it in the morning, and then during the day I'll have my Rebuild after the Prolong, and then I'll have it twice in the evening before and after my exercises. So about 3 times a day.
Okay. Thank you.
So basically you mix 2 scoops of the Formula 1 shake from the sports range and 2 scoops of the Rebuild Strength. Am I understanding correctly for your breakfast?
Yes, that's correct. I need to gain muscle instead of losing now. So next about a month or 2 years, I'll change that up again.
That's a powerful mix. Yeah. That's a powerful mix. I love it like that. I do that sometimes too, even when I'm not wrestling, but it tastes delicious. Okay, fantastic. I see also that you take fiber, and I know that fiber, maybe on a side note for all sports people, is very, very important. A lot of sports people, I'm not sure if this was for you, but I know from a lot of sports people, they often suffer a little bit from constipation, because when you increase protein intake, your digestive system might struggle a little bit to keep up to digest it. So the fiber might help you brilliantly, but fiber is also a little bit the secret for all the sports people to cut a little bit more the fat, the body fat basically. So I'm sure this is your secret of the nice 6-pack, what we can see now. Absolutely brilliant. Super. Okay. How does a normal meal look for you?
A normal meal looks okay. Breakfast will be the Rebuild shake plus maybe some oats and a banana. Then lunchtime will be lots of pasta or eggs with my shake, and in the evenings will be the same. I'll have chicken breast or fish with my vegetables and then a shake afterwards.
Okay, fantastic. So for everybody who is here on the call and wants to lose weight, this is a plan for a wrestler who wants to build muscle and wants to build weight. Okay, so just that we don't misunderstand and we indulge ourselves too much in the pasta when we want to lose the body fat. But we have also sports people here on the call, and they want to look a little bit differently. This is the beauty in Herbalife. We can adjust it all the time to the lifestyle. Like Alfred also said now, he adjusts it all the time how he needs it. So for everybody who is on the call, your life changes all the time. Maybe your sports activity changes, or for the women, you're pregnant, breastfeeding. So all the time you can basically get the value out of Herbalife, but you change the program a little bit according to your lifestyle. Even when you have lots of stress, or even when you have the flu or you're injured, that's not a reason to stop on your Herbalife. This is actually a reason to increase your nutritional intake, that your body can recover much faster. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Alfred. But let me ask you a couple of more questions. I mean, we just have Christmas time, and sometimes sports people, they train a little bit more than a little bit less because of Christmas, maybe also. Did you ever had a time where you struggled and wanted to give up on your healthy lifestyle?
Yes, there was a time that when I started gaining, let's say when I changed the products from cutting to gain muscle, it took me a bit longer to gain, and I thought maybe this doesn't help us to gain. And then my coach explained to me, you need to eat while you shake. Then only you can start building. Because I wanted to give up, to say, listen, yeah, it doesn't work. It only works for cutting, not for building. And that's where I started. And then she said, change your diet, shake and eat to build up. And yeah, I've done it.
Fantastic, fantastic. So what initially made you really sticking to the plan then?
Support from the coaches, and then me trying to, because I know the product works for cutting, to lose weight. So it does work for building up as well. It's just you need to know how to utilize it. You can't just use it.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So you said something very important. This is to all of you, and Alfred is also part of our 21-day group. So make sure that you are part in our 21-day group and our WhatsApp group, so that you have the daily support. But make also sure that you stay in contact with your direct coach on a regular basis. And when something is not right, if you feel like giving up, or if you feel you have lots of cravings, or if you feel just something is not the way it should be, then talk to your coach. Yeah, this is why you have a personal coach. This is why you don't find Herbalife in a shop on a shelf, because it comes always with a personal coach who pays attention and want to help you to optimize the lifestyle. But because everybody's lives is a little bit different, this is the reason why you need a coach. So Alfred, just one more question. Who else in your family is taking the products?
My son is utilizing it now to gain muscle as well.
Okay.
He started, so he's also a lot of active. He's ADHD, so I've given the products, and the ADHD reduced, and he started gaining a bit more. How can I say, a bit more leniency.
Brilliant, brilliant. Just let me fill in there quickly. Please, we don't make any medical claims. Herbalife cannot cure or heal anything. It's just the body. When the body gets good nutrition, often the body finds the balance again and things normalize again. So please bear that in mind. Now, Alfred, you became a member. May I ask, why did you become a member?
Firstly, it was to, how can I say, I first wanted to try the product before I become a member, and as soon as I started seeing the products work, then only I started becoming a member. And it's due to friends that introduced me to the product. And that's it. And I got it for, I decided to change from a member, from a user to a member, due to the personal gain of the 30% and the 25% in those things.
Fantastic, fantastic. So basically what Alfred talks about, when you start as a member, you get your products cheaper, 25%. This is where you got started. Then 35%. You are now already on a 50% level?
42.
42, not too bad, but I know you're close to the 50%, so high five to you. Well done. You even show there some sports activity now going. And I know that you, because of your own results, you become more and more interested to help also other people. So what excites you about Herbalife as a business?
It's just to help other people, to tell them more about the products and to ask them to utilize the product before they become a member, and to see if they like it or not, and to, how can I say, to make the name grow bigger and bigger and bigger.
Fantastic. Now you know that Herbalife not just is very good in the income you can earn. There's also some small gifts always coming along. You know that Herbalife gives people an opportunity to qualify for a branded smartphone or even for free vacations. How do you feel about that?
Excited. Those ones are the most excited ones.
So maybe let me give you a secret, Alfred, but you don't know right now. 2021 will be vacations again, where Herbalife sends you for free vacations. So you can now use 2020 to qualify for these free vacations. We don't know the destination yet. The destinations for this year is Thailand, Dominican Republic, or Turkey. Let's assume next year would be the same options. Which option would you choose?
Thailand.
Thailand. Okay, he knows it already. Fantastic. Okay, Alfred, you have my support. I'm looking forward that we will close together also in the future. And thank you very much for sharing everything right now. I just open quickly up again if there's any direct question now to Alfred before we move on. Any questions? Going once, going twice. Okay, if you want, there's later on still a chat, not a problem, or you can then also just type your message, or you can ask your coach directly. So let me quickly go back into my presentation because I want to share with you also these photos quickly. I just need to open. And there we come to our next star for tonight. And you see already there, it's also about muscle building, but from a slightly younger person than Alfred and with a different goal maybe. And this is our youngster. I hope I can say youngster to him. He's here on the call with his mother, and he got actually inspired by his mother, and his mother will be our next interview partner after him. But I want to give him a word first, because when I saw the photos, I thought, oh man, so many young men want to build up a little bit of muscle and they feel not well. And they train hard, but they often don't get the muscle build they want to have. And there is actually our proof in the pudding. He developed wonderful muscle. You can see it on the photos. And I just want to give him the word. Jaden, are you there? Good evening, Jaden.
Evening, Mia.
Hi, Jaden. How are you doing?
I'm well, and you?
Fantastic. Jaden, just share with us a little bit your journey. How old are you? How long do you use the products now?
Okay, I'm Jaden Goon. I'm from Mitchell's Plain, and I've been using Herbalife since before I was a member. With my mother being a member, I usually got things from her. I became a member on the 12th of November. As I saw the products began to help me, not only with muscle building and sport-wise, but also with my academics. It helps me, keeps me awake, and also gives me a lot of focus.
Wow, fantastic. So it helps you even in studying now. Fantastic. And which products are you taking? So what is your daily routine basically that you got this result, what we can see right now here on the screen?
Can I use?
You can just keep your...
This I use in the morning. Yeah, with some fiber in.
Say what it is.
It's the Formula One Sport Shake. In the morning, instead of eating these unhealthy breakfasts like porridge and everything, I take a Formula One quicker and easier. and just before I get ready, and yeah, and love to drink just to energize me for the day as well, and just yeah, and when I'm a rugby player as well, so after school, everything I have rugby practice or I go to the gym. Then I use Rebuild Strength. This is a very well working product. As you can see, and yeah, and Prolong as well. This and I do use CR7 Drive during my workouts, which helps me tremendously. As it does give you a drive and it tastes nice. So yeah.
Fantastic. So let me ask you before somebody else jumps in, when do you use Prolong?
Prolong, I use I use it not prepare. So in between the workouts, I take a sip of the yeah, and then.
Maybe I can fill in there quickly for people, especially who are here on the call, who make long distance workouts like running the half marathons, full marathons, and also doing the cycling races, stuff like that. So when you do long distance cardio workouts, then the Prolong can help you very nice to sustain. There's a little bit of protein and plus a lot of carbohydrates in it, what you need when you go long distance. And obviously for the rugby, it can help you big time. So that's a brilliant choice. So basically you play around for a normal workout, the CR7, if I understand it right, in your water bottle, yeah? And the Prolong when you have a little bit longer workouts or really the rugby games going on. Fantastic. Do you feel energy-wise different? Do you have more energy since you use Herbalife?
Energy-wise is very different because before Herbalife, I used to feel tired, muscle aching. Every time I come home, I just want to sleep instead of doing homework. Since I've been using Herbalife, I've really gotten a lot of energy, especially from Liftoff. It helps me a lot. And CR7 Drive, which I really like. And I've showed this to my friends. They've tasted it and they really like it. And my one bigger friend also loves the CR7 Drive.
Brilliant, fantastic. Now, Jaden, you are how old now?
I'm 16 years old.
16 years old. You were waiting, I remember that. I just wanted to hear it again. You were waiting desperately to turn 16 that you can start with your membership because your mom was already a member. Now tell us, what made you actually becoming a member? Why did you become a member?
The products changed my, how can I say now? Not my stamina, but it gave me more energy to do the things I always wanted, because before Herbalife, energy-wise wasn't really there because my vision is very big, really wide. So with this, it helps me create my path where I want to go in life.
Fantastic. So you see a future for yourself, even on the business side in Herbalife?
Yes, sir.
And now I know you have already one member in your team. You have 2 more waiting now to get their membership, if I know it right. So you start to build already an organization?
I'm starting, yes.
Fantastic. At the age of 16. Wow. I envy you. I only learned about it when I was 28 years old. So learning this already at the age of 16, absolutely incredible. Fantastic. I wish you all the best, Jaden. Thank you very much for being as an interview partner here tonight. Maybe we have later on a couple of questions. So just stay on the line if you can, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Fantastic. And we want to go to our final interview partner, and this is our beautiful Divina. I just must show you also there the photos because they are so incredible. Let me go there quickly in my presentation. So this is Jaden, the son, and this is the mom who lost beautifully weight, shaped up beautifully. Good evening, Davina. How are you?
Good evening, everyone. I'm good, and you?
Fantastic. You look incredible and you like to dress up. This is what I can see now.
Thank you.
And now the tight clothes fit you better and better and better. You're still on a journey, but share with us what happened to you so far. How did you feel before Herbalife? How do you feel now? And what have you lost so far, that we get a little bit an idea there?
Okay, well, my name is Davina Gordon. I'm 32 years old. I'm a mother of 5. I've been married for 13 years. I got a lot of proposals just to use Herbalife. But as they contacted me, they didn't have a proper pitch, and I kept on declining. And then came along my sponsor, and she talked me through it. I didn't sign up at first. My husband bought the first breakfast package, and we started from there. I liked the product, and then she advised me to sign up. And she took me through the journey, through the benefits, through everything. But I didn't want to use the product just for the benefits. I did it for my own health. I have 5 kids, as you can think. It's exhausting. I have a almost 2-year-old now, and to get to them, and you're tired, you don't have the energy for anything, and they will just look at you. And what opened my eyes is when my daughter one day said she want to be like me. She want to be fat. And the way she ate, it just opened my eyes. And I had a discussion with her at the age of 4 years old, even though she didn't understand me. But she'll soon realize what I'm telling her, and I had to do something with my life. Started using the product. Within the first 3 weeks of using Herbalife, I lost 10 kgs.
Wow.
And I've lost 11 kgs so far. I've kept it off during the festive holidays. I went from size 18 to a size 16. I'm very well active. I have enough energy for anything. So I'm loving the product.
Fantastic. Which products are you using, Davina? Which product did you use in the beginning? Which one are you using now?
I'm loving the peach tea. And then I use my Thermocomplete for the cravings. I'm not a luxury person. I'm not the type of person that likes eating out and things. But we are human, and we tend to get some kind of cravings. And then I love the summer berry shake. And what I do is I mix it with 2 scoops of PDM, 2 scoops of summer berry shake, 1 scoop of fiber. I will add in some ice and some frozen fruits or some fresh fruits, some soya, and there I will add nuts just to spice things up, make it. I wasn't a fan of the mango aloe, because I'm not a mango person. But I'm starting to love it now because my husband puts it into every shake. He puts in all different kinds of fruits that I don't even know what is going on in there. So I'm loving the product. I use some of the sports range, which is the CR7 and the Hydrate. I need all those vitamins and stuff. And then I use the Liftoff. It's very rarely that I use it. Because of the tea, I have enough energy. So I don't use it as much as Jaden or his dad use it.
Yeah.
And then the Proco. What I did yesterday is I had my tummy was upset for about 2 days. I didn't went to any doctor. I decided yesterday I will mix myself up some Proco with Hydrate. In my bottle, I sipped on it through the night, and ever since, even just that one shake, my stomach, it stopped. everything just stopped. I was up for 2 nights. I am fine now. So I didn't spend any money going to the doctor or the pharmacy. So I'm loving what the product is doing to me.
You mean you had a running tummy and it has stopped?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it has
Fantastic.
stopped.
Again, we said it already early on, we don't make any medical claims, but the Hydrate, what you're talking about right now, and the ProCore are just brilliant products. The ProCore is basically there to help you to have an improved health in your gut. You know, a lot of people take probiotics. It's actually a prebiotic. What we have in there, an ingredient, which is called Epicure. Epicure is actually the magic which makes the magic happen, much better than any other multivitamin. So we have basically our multivit as a ProCore, as a powder which we can dissolve and which is very, very powerful. And then what you were talking about, the Hydrate, I actually have here on my table as well, because I wanted to share with you what you do now in these hot days. You take just some ice water and you put in a sachet of the Hydrate. And as Davina said already, with the Hydrate, it's brilliant just in the heat to cope with the heat. You even don't need to go to your sports. You can add even some of the tea to it. You can add also some of the lift off to it if you really want to spice it up. Now what I make here is basically a brilliant lift up, a brilliant drink which can help you to sustain in the heat. So you can mix up 1 or 2 liters for the day and drink that mix. It keeps you fit, energized, hydrated. Yeah, a lot of people, either you have the hot flushes anyway because of the menopause, or because of the heat now, or the tummy doesn't feel well. So there's the Hydrate, a brilliant help. And when you want to mix it up, you have a nice jug. You can share it with your colleagues at work. You can drink it at any day or night time, like I do it now, to have a nice refreshment. So Davina, just share with us, now we know your journey with Herbalife, and at one stage then you became finally a member. So you were more focused in the beginning to look at yourself and at your own health, but obviously the 25%, especially your family, is also using the products. I think your entire family are using the products?
Yes, they are here.
Your husband, 5 kids, and you using the products. That's fantastic.
All of them.
This shows that you really understand it's a healthy lifestyle for the entire family. Now, what I'm curious about, you became a member, but now in the meantime, I discovered that you are actually active helping other people to feel healthier and happier. What made you actually to do that shift from just thinking about yourself and your own health, now even thinking about sharing with others the opportunity to have a healthier lifestyle?
Well, I'm a plus size model as well. So my friends are all plus size. We do women empowerment work. But the thing is, what I came to realize is when we're in a meeting, they have a lot of complaints. They are hospital in, hospital out. Doctors say this, doctors say that. And I just came to realize I have to help people who wants to be helped. Because I know it's not a nice feeling to not even be able to put your own clothes on without having someone help you. Cutting your toenails, someone else must do it because you can't. I came to the point where I just needed help with everything. Luckily, I have a very special friend. I have my family. They're all supportive, but to me, I needed to make a move. So I am encouraging a lot of women to not only live their life for themselves. A lot of people do that for themselves. But while out there, you must just take a moment and sit and look around you. You are doing it for yourself, but there's people more in need than you are. They are at higher risk than you are. So that's just an eye-opening. I have such a lot of meetings with oversized women and men. It's not just us women, and men, we do a lot of work with men. And I sit in their conversations, just listening to them. Even though my husband is fine with my shape, my body, I am not, because I have to be there for my children. I am a role model to a lot of people out there I don't even know. My inbox flood with messages from women. So who am I not to help them?
Wow. Wow. This is the right attitude, and this is why Herbalife got started actually 40 years ago. Herbalife is right now 40 years for those who are brand new here on the call and not sure what is Herbalife all about. Herbalife is 25 years in South Africa, 40 years now worldwide. And Herbalife was started actually by Mark Hughes, the founder of Herbalife, because he lost his mom because she was all the time on a different diet, and because she took different diet pills and different medication. Because of the diet pills she couldn't sleep, then she took sleeping pills, and that was just not working well together, and she died because of that at a very young age. And that was for him a commitment when he was 18 years old, that he commits his life and his passion to find something that a mom not need to die just because she want to be in a good shape. And obviously developed out of that, find the right scientists, and founded actually Herbalife 1980. And this is what we have today. And you are a role model actually, Davina, and also Alfred and your son, Davina, who take that further to the next level, really making an impact in other people's lives and helping them. So well done, thank you so much. But obviously the beauty in Herbalife is they reward you also for your good work. So what have you earned now already, very part-time, with 5 children, having a full-time job, having a husband, and doing part-time, helping other people to feel better like you do it right now? What have you earned last month?
In last month, I started Herbalife in October. Within the first month, we made 4,000 Rand. And put that together with another 4,000 Rand from last month.
So you made also last month 4,000 Rand.
Yeah.
That's nice money, extra money in the month of December. Yeah, a lot of people don't have enough money in December. It sounds like you had enough money in December. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you are now already on a level which is called a qualified producer, 42%. I know that you reach your level of the 50%. Then you will be even participating in a leadership development training. So congratulations to that, Davina. And thank you very much for sharing tonight all your experience. Thank you very much to Jaden. Thank you very much to Alfred. I just give it back to the room. Are there any questions to our 3 interview partners, or just general questions? Going once, going twice.
Yes, me, please.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, Davina, when you started, did you already start with shake, PDM, and fiber, and all Aloe Mango and the vitamins and everything? Or did you just start with Formula One, with the shake and the tea?
You mean now Doris, when she recommends to a new person how they should start?
No. How she started. If she took all of it.
Okay.
Well, I started with the PDM, the Formula One shake, and the fiber and the tea. Okay. It works well for me. Well, as I told Bea, I don't want to overpower the shake. I want to use it as natural as I can. But here and there, I want to spice it up a little so that it don't become boring. Mm-hmm. Because just to have the same thing every day, you're going to get boring. But now I'm doing everything. All sorts of recipes and things. My children is busy in the kitchen. And I'm loving what they're doing. Usually I would get mad at them just messing around. But now I don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
Fantastic. Any more questions?
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Hi,
I just want to know, hi, Bea. How many did you have your shake? Twice or just once, just for breakfast?
I do have my shake twice a day. Well, in the morning I will have my shake. I put the fiber into my shake. I have my tea, which I mix with honey and lemon, and my aloe, will take my thermocomplete. And then for snack, I will have my shake and my snack bar, which I love very, very much. I travel with this stuff. And
Okay.
as a in between snack, I love my tuna on cucumber, slices of cucumber. Or I will have shredded chicken on cream crackers. I will have a fruit or just a vegetable salad. That's basically what I do.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Fantastic, fantastic. So what you could hear, what Divina is doing is she has either her shake or when she has her snack or her normal meal, she looks that she has the protein combined with some good carbohydrates, and the good carbohydrates is basically the salads or the vegetable, and then she has a piece of chicken with it or some meat with it and things like that. Fantastic. Any more questions? You were fantastic. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Davina, Jaden, Alfred. You were absolutely brilliant. There's a recording from the call tonight, so if you want to hear yourself or want to share this recording with others or something was too quick so you can watch the recording again, I want to invite all the Cape Townians already, or if somebody from far away like Alfred listens to us right now and is by any chance on the 25th of January in Cape Town, you're more than welcome to join us at our nutrition fair where we have all the products and we're sampling like crazy. So we have a happy hour and you can basically look at everything at your own time. So it's like an open house. You can come and go when you want to come and go. And I just want to invite you. You can bring friends, family, so they also can taste our delicious recipes. And I'm not sure, but I heard maybe you can taste there at our nutrition fair even our flapjacks, which we make with our shake. You can maybe even taste there our banana cake, what we make with our shake. What we have then gluten-free, vegan, where there is no flour in it, no bad sugar in it, no bad fat in it. So when you wonder, I'm a baker's daughter, so this is why I must share that with you. And I think we just must have it there, that you can see, you can cook with Herbalife, you can really make it your full lifestyle. So thank you very much for being on the call tonight. Make it a note.
Sorry, dear.
Yeah.
Jaden has a recipe he would like to share, which includes, if it's possible, which includes the rebel strings.
Sorry, say again.
Jaden has a recipe he would like to share. It will take about a minute or two if it's possible.
100% he gets 3 minutes.
Okay, so
I love rebuild strength, so I love recipes, I love cooking, I love Herbalife, so I need always new ideas.
You have to explain what you are doing. I'll just turn my camera around.
Also, I just stopped the...
Do I have everyone's attention?
Yeah, we can see you.
So as a start, I'll be putting 5 scoops of Herbalife, some a Revolt strength, the chocolate flavors. As you can see, the nuts and the dry fruit I have already crushed for the preserves of time, and the water. Yeah, that is 4, 5. Yeah, and it's quick and simple. But the important thing here is to watch how much water you put in, as the water can really overpower the rebuild strength. Yeah. And next I'll be adding the fruits and the nuts. So you need to whisk it just to distribute it randomly but evenly.
This looks already delicious. I'm getting hungry here while I'm watching you.
So this is what the consistency must look like. Not too runny and not too thick. And then what he does is he put it into the ice cube. What we usually did at first is we put it into a bigger tub and then we would cut it out in bars. But I found out if I put it into the what is this ice cube tray, I get more out of it, and that is the results.
Ah, I must make that too.
So now whenever
I can see Pepe coming into
now
the picture.
whenever-
She's also hungry now.
I just got
Pepe is a
excited.
rebuild strength fan.
So now whenever we come from gym, there is no need to prepare the rebuild strength. You have ready made.
Yum,
Wow.
yum, yum. What a pity that you're so far away from me now. Now I'm getting really, I must do that later. Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much for sharing this recipe. Pepe, I don't know why you came into the picture. Do you have a question, or is it just because you got hungry?
I just got excited for that recipe. Thank you so
I
much,
know
guys,
it, I
for
know
sharing.
it.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you for sharing.
Traden, you must send us that recipe just typed out quickly on our WhatsApp group later on, so we can share it with all our clients and customers and members, so that everybody can do the same. This was delicious. Thank you very much. I think that's the perfect ending for our call tonight. Thank you very much for being on the call tonight. You can see every week there's new recipes, new excitement, and we really have fun with Herbalife and make it a healthy, active lifestyle. So take good care of yourself. Have a healthy week. See you latest next week again, and take good care. Thanks everybody for being on the call. Good night.
Thank
Same
you,
to you.
guys.
Bye.
Cheers.
Supervisor call is starting 9:05. Thank you.
Bye.